Major General in Reserves, Uzi Dayan, could we please start with a bio, because there's really so many roles on your CV.
Yeah.
What are the main ones?
Well, I was born, when I was 100 days old, my father was killed in the War of Independence. 30 days later, we announced the State of Israel, and this is maybe the most significant part in my bio. Everybody know about my family name, etc.
You were a commander of?
I was, first of all, the commander of the best Israeli unit.
Which is?
Which is called the unit.
The unit.
It's like Delta Force, but much better, of course.
Okay.
And actually, Naftali Bennett was one of my soldiers, and another one was Benjamin Netanyahu.
Wow.
Was under my command for some years.
So
both of them were really good
so first of all, why come back to politics?
It's not coming back. It's going to politics.
Going into this field.
You know, maybe everything can sum up in one number: 2048.
2048. What is that?
2048, Israel will be 100 years. And do you know how many people will be in Israel?
How many?
Almost 20 million people. Wow. In this small country, 15 million of them are going to be Jewish. And this election now is actually about our future. What will be the borders of Israel? We are now in Jerusalem, thanks to the Washington. We have the American embassy here. I think that some other countries actually announced today that they are going to move their embassy to Jerusalem. They will consider it positively, okay? And now we have to decide actually about our border. We have a border in the northern part of the country, it's fine. The 1,000 pounds, as long as the Sinai Desert is demilitarized, it's a fine border. Now we have to make sure that the eastern border of this state, of our state, will be the Jordan River. This is one decision that in order to take it, you need a strong...
So you're talking about sovereignty? You're
right.
talking about everything is...
I'm talking about, first of all, this is the border. I'm talking about everything. This is the border forever.
But actually, you mentioned numbers, and one of the claims why we should give up parts of the land is because of the numbers. Because people say if you take the whole land of Israel, you might not have a Jewish majority, the demographic.
We don't want to rule the Palestinians because we are a Jewish democratic state. And in order to be a Jewish democratic state, we need a strong Jewish majority. 15 million Jews in this country. In 2048, we are going to be the #1 Jewish community in the world, and in the same time, this is very strong. You know, all my colleagues in the different parts of the Middle East, from, I don't know, Iran to the Maghrebs and Turkey to the Emirates, what they are saying, look, we don't like you, but we are jealous of you. Why they are jealous of us? First of all, they say you are the only state, the only country in the Middle East which is, what would you say, democratic? You're kidding, no. They say which is stable and strong economically and strong from the military point of view. And then they say, for many years we saw that you have 3 challenges that you won't be able to cope with it. One is demography. They say now if you are going to be 20 million, 15 million Jews, this is something that will stay here forever. 2, water. We don't have a lot of water like Turkey, but we manage to make the water a kind of economical issue. And 3, energy. Israel is going to be free energetically in 2-3 years. So all the petrodollars, etc.
So
what we have to do, we have to fight Iran, not to let Iran becoming nuclear. And this is not only us in the Middle East. All the Sunni countries are.
Exactly. We saw what we saw at the Warsaw
Conference.
Conference.
I'm saying that we have to be.
Do you feel that there will be connections with these other countries?
we have a kind of a silent alliance. Don't think that the alliance will be,
out for the public.
It's a silent alliance. But the friction line used to be Jews and Muslims. Now it's not anymore. The friction line, or the dividing, there are two groups in the Middle East. The bad guys who support Shiite nuclear bomb and terrorism. And the good guys which fight terrorism and oppose and prevent Iran from becoming nuclear. This group of countries and organizations are in a kind of a silent alliance. And who is leading it? Israel. And who's leading it in Israel? Bibi Netanyahu. So what Mr. Bennett said
exactly
about the right and left and the new right, there is no new right and old right. There is no right and left. There is right and wrong. And we are actually the basic right of Israel.
What number are you in the party?
34.
34. So that's you don't know if you're going in yet.
We'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, you hope so? Major General Reserves.
The same way that we actually made Israel what it is. Faith, believing, and good work.
Good work. Thank you very much for joining us, and good luck.